drink to your health when I'm with you. I drink to your health when I'm alone. I drink to your health so often I start to worry about my own.
It's no name.
All right, local comedian Derek Richards is making a name for himself as a regular on the Las Vegas Strip, and he is created and stars in the Irish Comedy Tour. It's been featured all over the country, and now it's an hour-long special that's just been released on streaming services everywhere. And this morning, we're joined by Derek Richards himself. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm fantastic.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming in. So tell us, you're a local guy. How did you learn the craft of comedy? Where'd you get your start?
I started in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I was working in radio at the time, got fired from my last full-time radio gig, and was kind of flailing, looking for something to do. And I'd always been a fan of comedy. There was a little weekend club that was in Kalamazoo. A buddy of mine ran the place, and I said, this would be fun. And so just really kind of got started that way. And it was just a great tutorial because I had some fantastic comics from Detroit and Chicago that would come there. Mm-hmm. And so it was just great to be there and to just learn from these guys and just see what they did, just to kind of, so I didn't take any kind of classes or anything. It was just the school of just observing and finding out what people did to make people laugh and what people kind of backed away from.
Now, were you one of those people that everyone always thought was funny?
It's never like the class clown or
Right.
something like that. I mean, I was like joking around with people, making people laugh, but that was never anything that I had in my brain, growing up thinking. I didn't sit there and listen to Cosby albums or Carlin albums all the time.
Just think, I want to do that. Right.
No, it was, I'd always respected their work and thought they were fantastic, and I laughed, but it was just something that I ever thought that I would ever be doing for a career, and now here I am.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Irish Comedy Tour.
It's like the best way to describe it is like it's the best of St. Patrick's Day rolled into a stage show for 90 minutes without the arrests and fights.
Well, yeah, we could probably do without that on
good.
TV.
Yeah. But the way we shot it was, it's our show. We have two comedians, also two musicians on the show as well. Mm-hmm. And so it's like an Irish pub and a comedy show and a food processor.
Okay, so all blended up?
Yeah, exactly. So what we did on the special was it was shot where it's us on stage, but then it cuts to us off stage goofing around with each other.
Okay.
So it's, cuts to me for a couple of minutes, then it goes off stage, us messing around in the van traveling. So it's that constant, real super fast paced, about an hour long.
Okay.
And so it's different from any other special where you normally see just one person standing there.
Right.
And just delivering. And in this case, it gives the viewer the chance to see not only what we do on stage, but how we interact with each other off stage and get to know us, which is
an added benefit.
Which is I mean, I think it is. It's fun. I watched it for the first time last night after it was handed over to the distributor, and I was really happy with the way it came out. I had a little viewing party here in Detroit with some good friends of mine, so it's been a blast.
And speaking of your viewing party, you said you come back to Metro Detroit as much as you can because you still have family here.
Yeah, family here, friends here. Grew up in this area. Grew up in the East Side, Harper and Chalmers area, and then graduated from Romeo High School back in 1984. So it's great coming back and seeing friends and family and seeing how Detroit's, turned around and coming back. It's so cool to see it.
Now, where can people find you? I mean, you perform in Vegas regularly. Do you tour nationally as well?
Yes. Yeah, my website is DerekRichards.com, and I'm on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. And the Irish Comedy Tour is available online too. It's theirishcomedytour.com is our website, and we travel and tour, all the time too. So.
And of course, if you'd like to see the Irish Comedy Tour, look at where it is: iTunes, Amazon Prime, Google Play, Dish, DirecTV, Comcast, etc. It's hard not to find it if you want it.
Yeah, you can find it. If you have a phone, you can find it somewhere. It's on there.
Okay, and before we go, a quick question. Irish Comedy Tour, who's this for? I mean, are we talking adults only, or what's the language like? I mean, what's the audience?
It's adults.
Adults only.
It's not a dirty show, but
Right.
it's an adult show.
Right. Okay.
And I mean, really the language in there and anything is really no more than you and I hanging out at a bar having a cocktail.
Okay.
But you wouldn't have your kids sitting next to us.
I was just going to say, it's all about the location, right?
Unless your kid was our designated driver, and then I'm totally cool with that.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
How old's your kid?
8.
Perfect.
Yeah, exactly, without a doubt. It's time for him to take some responsibility.
Have him man up.
Exactly.
Give him the keys.
All right, you're done with second grade now, Clark. Step up. All right, thanks a lot, Derek. Really appreciate it. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
And again, you can find it. It's the Irish Comedy Tour. It is all over the place.